that so let me show you so you don't repeat it again. Grill is what I started with, and if you look well you can actually see that the holes aren't even. I didn't plan anything, I just went in and basically and I cut it. And if you are wondering how I made these cuts, I made it with a chisel and a scraper, which you can tell how hard it is and how I why I and also it's uneven and unmatched. Like you can see the mistakes with it. And also I recommend that you plan that plan your when you're making your grills for your speaker or anything, you plan it out. Second attempt, which was great because look, it's planned out, but it's way small, it's way larger than it's supposed to be. You can actually see the basically the internal mesh that I put in and basically what's holding it together from the outside, which is not great. It's better than the first part, it's better than the first grill, but it's because it's now larger. It doesn't mean that the sound is coming out more, but it's better than the last one. But I also still make the mistake there, so you avoid it and you plan what you're supposed to do out. If I was to start again, I take like the proper measurements, make sure the spaces are even, and actually plan out the placement of my grills and the hole cutouts where they're supposed to be. Because most of the time we often think that basically if the grills are larger means the sound will come out more. That matters, but at the same time it doesn't if you don't know how you if you don't cut it properly, if you don't place it well. But it has a grill now. But starting out, I use a template to actually test and measure the holes to make sure they're actually where my grills are actually going to sit. Second, I'd use smaller consistent hole, which will reduce the risk of two large uneven holes. Extra materials for correction, like the first grill, which it was absolutely terrible. I'm supposed to have a spare plastic because I used ABS plastic to record the whole thing and make it fit. But since I don't have that, now I just have to work with the mistake I made, which is now staring back at me. Fit before final cutting, because that is the most important part. Because if you cut it now and it doesn't fit, like let's just say you overdo it and it doesn't fit, now you're left with a mistake with your spare material gone and your original material gone. So always test fit. Perfection, it's planning before cutting, because sound isn't just big hole and big grills, it's structure and basically how you make your speaker, probably make your speaker better or any of your sound projects better. Subscribe.